Testing, testing. Cool. 1, 2. Okay. Why do I... 1, 2. There we go. What is going on with the mixer today? Now there's no counter for my minutes. There's no... I've requested for a stream key, whatever that means. I think that's actually been a thing for a while. I just never got around to doing it. 1, 2. Do I have to... There we go. Okay. Welcome back to Project Aquatic. We're just going to have to watch the clock manually because it doesn't look like Mixer wants to count my minutes on the console today. So, I actually do have a mission for us. I need to go into... we're going to be building something today. I have a few things that I want to build, but Egypt being the main thing, but we're not going to be handling that today. It's a big project, and okay, before anyone's like, oh, Jace, they ruined your crops again. No, this was me actually. I did this like 15 minutes ago. I just forgot to replant it. Because I started trying to set up the stream, and then... I don't know, stream just got all weird. Actually, wait, I think... Not that it matters, but it will bother me if I don't fix it. Here, it's going this side. I'm trying to think. So, since last episode, villagers have been fixed. I don't know... No. I don't even think I've been on, to be honest, since last episode. I think I was on, but it was very brief. I kind of hopped on and did what I'm doing now. Some housework, and then I'd get off. So, I don't know, did I have that little cat pen last time? I don't think I did. It is thundering out. Kyle and I believe his name is Aiden, Kyle's brother, they're on the server at the moment. They've been on a lot lately. I know Alex is having issues playing the server right now. His Minecraft has been weird. Otherwise, the server has kind of dipped in the amount of people playing it, and, you know, just like any Minecraft thing, peaks and troughs. We have our moments. I'm going to bring down a little bit so I can hear myself speaking. You know what? I'm actually going to turn down my settings, just because I don't want you guys to not be able to hear me. Should be better. Thunder's loud. Is it night? It is. No. It's not? It's not, I don't think. Kind of hard to tell. Living underwater, you know. Whoops. Where have I been lately? So I'm just gonna kind of get into that because I think you guys might be... You know, I'm actually kind of concerned though, without the timer up in the top. So it says I'm recording. I know I'm live because I can see it being live and all that stuff, but there's no timer. I'm really concerned that it's not going to save the stream. Whatever. Show must go on, right? Alright, so what are we building today? Today we are building an automatic chicken farm. No, not an egg collector. No, not an egg farm. No, it's not even a chicken breeder. It's a farm that is going to make chickens and kill chickens for me. And I will get free chicken. Cooked chicken at that. And feathers. Although, if I'm being honest, I may hook up some sort of trash system for the feathers because fuck feathers. Which reminds me, I do want to set up an actual trash system. I have this little pit right here. This little hole in the wall. But the issue with that is it doesn't kill stuff quick enough. I need to manually dump it on my inventory, and then if I make a mistake, it's like, oh, it's in the lava. So I'm going to set up an actual like chest thing. I know Alex actually has one that's kind of what I'm going for. Braden and Andy have the best one. We'll see if Alex still has his. He has a granite burner. His is similar to what I'm gonna make, but a little bit less, what's the word? Whoa, that was overshot. A little bit less of a display thing. What the fuck? What happened here? Is this on purpose? Take a photo of this. Yep. Can we... I'm like concerned for Alex's base right now. Alright, I just want to... That's a cool little feature. I honestly just haven't been OD in a really long time. Oh yeah, shit. There we go. What was it? Oh yeah, I came down here for the boner. Is it still... Oh, he's got a little cute cat. Sherbet. Sherbet? 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 Yeah, so place granite here and flip lever. I don't know if it only works... Mark 1 created by Alex. So basically he puts the granite in, he flicks the lever up, and it just burns it. Although I think he has it on some sort of clock. If I remember. Okay, no, he's using like a very simple clock. Yeah. We're gonna do it a little bit differently. But something like that, as an example. It's gonna burn shit for me. That's one of the things I'm gonna be doing today. So... I'll probably go for about another... Like, here's the thing. I just want to make more episodes instead of longer episodes. I think that's just going to be my focus in the near future. I don't know if this will be a long-term thing, but at least in the near future. And you're probably going to be wondering, Jace, why do you need cooked chicken? You already have so much of it. Well, listen. I do sell chicken, but regardless of that, food is kind of a currency on the map. Not because people buy it, but because you're always going to need it, and you can never really have enough. That's just the truth. I wonder actually... Yeah, see, so the food... Why is this... Okay. Yeah. So, like, server's been pretty, slow, to say the least. These actually... Yeah, okay, we got some mending. Yeah. Let's get to it. So, first thing we're gonna need. We do need a No, we need a dropper. We're gonna be using a dropper instead of a dispenser because the dispenser will fire certain things weirdly. Like fireworks or eggs or any of that shit, and it may not burn properly, so dropper's probably the easiest thing to go. We're also gonna want a trap chest. So do we have a tripwire hook? We do. We have 19. Holy shit. Cool. The reason we want a tripwire, or the reason we want a trap chest as opposed to a regular one, is just because when the chest is open, it's letting in a redstone tick. So if I accidentally throw in an item I give a shit about, it won't go in unless I close the chest. So, at least, it's not a perfect solution to me not losing my stuff, but... Hey, actually, it's thundering. I should be trying to get the, Oh my god, I shouldn't get distracted like this. We're gonna go look. Okay, we'll just go to the iceberg and we'll see. Is it still thundering out? Did it just stop? Now that I've realized it's thundering. Nope. At least it's still raining. Oh, I thought that was another build. Oh, and there it goes. Yep, go figure. Riley was on, by the way. I was actually like, okay, I came on, I did some mining. I think this was before my last episode, but I was like chilling with Ethan and Riley, and we had like a whole rant. We were talking about all this different stuff. Really interesting conversations. And I really wish we recorded it, because it would have been a good, like, very podcasty episode. Like, I was just mining, so it wasn't like I was doing, like, it was interesting, but it wasn't, you know? Alright, and then I need I believe it's an observer and a piston? Those are the two things to do this little clock that, yeah, okay. So that's the little clock thing that Andy made for me. Not that it's a difficult design, I probably could have figured it out, but I was just like, yeah, can you just come over and show me? So I never have to ask you for this again, and I don't have to spend time Googling it. Because... And I know that his system is definitely not the most, like... efficient, but it's easy. It's really easy. And the downfall of it though, like if it does ever get outside the chunk radius, it might not work. I think that is one of the downfalls, but again, with something like a boner, who gives a shit? Or like AFK farms, you're not going to leave the radius. Farms running in the background, maybe, but AFK farms, probably not. What was the... Did I not make a piston? Oh, there's an iron ingot. Right. I don't know why I always get this confused. I think it's... What am I getting it confused with? Dropper? How do you make a dropper? It is dropper. I'm getting confused with a dropper. Kinda. I forget about the ingot sometimes. Okay. So, basically what we want to do is have the chest here. We actually are going to need some hoppers for this. I just realized that. We probably won't need that many, but I'll take all of them. Because you never know. And then I'd like to have the lever just sort of chilling wherever up here. Just so I don't have to I don't have to watch my shit burn. Although it'd be kind of cool. I don't know. So we'll move this out of the way. And what we'll do, we'll just put this here. And we'll mine this out. Hey, we already got a little area here for it. Oh my god. Has this been dark the entire time? I'm generally surprised nothing has ever spawned back there. Let's turn my chunks down. It's a little wonky. I'm getting a little bit of lag here and there. Yeah, that's cleaner. Alright. So we want the chest here. And then it's gonna put that in the hopper. And honestly, it's probably all we're gonna need. It's just that right there. This even we're not gonna... Why is there obsidian here? Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah, so for the last, well, this wasn't that recently, but like maybe a week ago, we started production with roommates. We haven't recorded any video yet. We have all the audio lines recorded for the first, well, not all of them. There's a few characters we're missing, but all the main ones we got. Honestly, with enough commitment, we probably could have gotten this done a lot quicker. It's a pain in the ass to get anything done. That's the easiest way to put it. We could just do this, couldn't we? Yeah, that makes it real easy. Okay. And then have the lava. Alright. Like so. Just like that. Yeah. And then we just need to make something to power the Okay. Oh, yeah, so then we just need to make the little clock thing that Andy so graciously showed me how to do. Boom. I don't think he Googled it even. Andy's, well, he might have Googled it, but I don't know. Probably. I don't think he did. Oh wait. Okay, I need to do this. And then this needs to go down, doesn't it? So it needs to be like that or something. I think that's right. And then what? It's like that. I think this is right. I'm not saying that with a lot of confidence, but you know. All right, and then we just cover it back up. And then we want the lever here. No, that's not right. Oh, no, it is. On, off. Cool. And then if we want to burn something, so what do we want to... Let's burn some feathers. This is a good example because I have a lot of feathers. Alright, so then we load it up with feathers and see how, like, oh no, I put my Triton in here, but it's okay because the chest... And then once I close the chest and I open it again... Why didn't any of it go... Oh god, no. What did I screw up? Wait, is this powered right now? Is that why? What's powering it? Oh. Okay. Is it this? Do we not want this to be a repeater? Yeah, that'll fix it. Okay. Alright. Well, I still kind of want to use a repeater here, so we'll just do that. So that way it's not... Okay. And you can see this is filling up. No, it's not. Why isn't it filling up? It's still powered there, eh? No, it shouldn't be. Okay. That is weird. Not a fan of the jumping there. Alright, so you can see it's filling up. And then... we flick this. And this should just be burning the feathers. Cool. It does cause a little bit of lag, but it works. And at the end of the day, that's what matters. I'm gonna put a sign on this just because if somebody starts dumping their shit in there, it's gonna be trash can. I don't know how I didn't build this before, to be honest. Is it empty? No. God, no. So, yeah, if you're lazy, you could just do this. Which I am quite lazy. Cool. And... so it's up for on, down for off. Okay, on, off. Cool. Kind of odd to put the trash can right next to my bed, but it's okay. The trash compactor. Maybe that's what I should call it instead. Let's do it that. Trash compactor. Is that right? Hold on. Googling this shit. Oh, it's spelled with an O instead of an E. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's why I Googled it. Oh, Googled it. Trash compactor. There we go. Never hear the end of that. If I end up spelling it wrong. Alright. So, next on our list, let's do this chicken thing. For people who may be watching this and is also part of the series, I know Alex occasionally watches these. I mean, you're free to build one. It's not like this was my idea or anything. I was just the one who thought to Google it. But just be cautious with how many chickens you load into this thing, because it does cause strain on the server, the amount of mobs on it. I know it's like, oh, but if it's not in the chunk radius, it doesn't matter. It's like, well, yes and no. It does kind of matter. You know, server can only take so much. Server's almost a year and a half now, so yeah, it's getting up there. It's like an old man for a Minecraft server now. Like, I know most servers probably have been around longer than that. It's a lot of worlds, but yeah. It's almost like one of these maps, Project Aquatic. It's kind of like Survival Kingdom, where you never really want to restart at this point, because you're just so far along that restarting almost just seems like a Just heard my mother yell about something. All right, let's do this chicken thing. But yeah, no, it'd be weird to restart. Like I know when I do the hardcore series. My love-hate relationship with Minecraft Bedrock. Yep, that's seems about accurate. Alright, what do I need for this thing? I need chests. I need a chest. Alright, got the one chest. I don't know how many hoppers I need. Hopefully not more than 3. I don't think it's more than 3. I know I need dispensers. I don't think I need droppers. And I know there's actually not a whole lot of redstone involved in this, which is pretty cool. How that's not a thing. There's not that much redstone. It's a lot of observos. So let's just see here. In the tutorial. Alright, there it is. Okay, yeah, so I need, it's only 3 hoppers, which is perfect because I have 3. 4 observers, 2 dispensers. I'll bring 5, there's no reason not to. 1 redstone dust, which I have more than that. Just a little bit more, but I need stone slabs. I don't think it has to be smooth stone like in this. I could probably do it out of brick. Because I don't have any smooth stone slabs. I've andesite slabs, but glass, I guess he did say glass wasn't needed, but that it just looks better with glass. I tested this tutorial on a different world, creative world, just to make sure it all like worked. Because I mean, when was this made? It was made in March. So April, May, June, July, August. Like, is it September? Yeah, it's been out for a little bit, but it's not that, like, about 6 months. Is that right? 6 months? Yeah. Well, no, but it's close. How do you make a comparator? I know I got some of the ingredients. Okay, you need smooth stone. Oh, sorry. You need stone, because they have... I just had to call it... They just had to make this block smooth stone. They just had to do it. Because anything to fuck with the heads of your player base, right? Alright, and then he did it out of concrete. I don't think you really... By the way, I'm watching the tutorial of Skippy6 Gaming. Thank you, Skippy. Put this back. I'm gonna need eggs as well, just to like put this thing all together, but it's not a big deal. Now I have to decide where to put it. I mean, it would fit right here. This is a good spot for it. It's right next to the other chicken stuff. I was either gonna up there or down in this floor. Could be a good idea too. I'm worried if it's down here, I'm gonna forget about it. And then it's gonna fill up. It'd give this floor a bit of a use, right? How are these things coming, by the way? I guess they're not really coming. The only people who have been on are Kyle and his brother, so this entire area probably hasn't been loaded much. Because they live several thousand blocks away. You know what? Let's put it up here. Only because I don't want to forget about it. And it's a pretty small machine. It's like a 3x4 area or something. So we could probably just put that right there. And that's literally... It'll go here to here. So. And then this will all collect the shit. Cool. Yeah, so Mixer... I guess I have that thing now where... you gotta like apply for something or another? I don't know really at all what it's about, but you know. Alright, I'm in the tutorial. Okay. Just put all this stuff in my inventory. Or my hotbar, sorry. Okay. I actually probably don't need to pause that. It doesn't take a rocket scientist. Alright. It's kind of difficult. I guess there's only one dust, right? Okay. I'm gonna actually want my pick ready. There's so many blocks. I won't need the glass right away either. Okay. And then he says to put the slab on top of the hopper. As I said, I did build this already. I just forget. It's not complicated. Like, it's easy. It's just... Okay. It's one of those things you just have to really... Like, even he's going back and looking at the one he already pre-built as a sort of guide. I don't blame him. It's a little bit of a mess. When I did this in creative, I followed along pretty well up until he started doing the observers, and I just got totally lost. Not that the observers were like hard, it was just it took a little bit. Is he doing the observers? No, he does the trapdoors first, I believe. Yeah. Okay. So I think it was like this. I'm going. He's doing it, but I'm going off of memory, and it was like that. Nope. It's the other way. I think I'm right, though. And then he wanted the other trapdoor to be, like, right above this one. Like that. Now, these aren't see-through trapdoors. Like, the one he has here is oak. So you can't actually see through these. Because they're spruce. I don't know if that'll take away from the look of the build, but maybe it will. Maybe I should just use oak. Do I have like... I guess I can just use the oak wood I have. I only need 3 trapdoors, right? So... Yep, we'll do that. And... Where's he at right now? Okay, now he's putting in the observer, so I'll pause it while I redo the trapdoors. We've, yeah, but as I was saying earlier, we've made a lot of progress with roommates. We went through and set up the sets. So the sets are ready. At least for the first episode, the set is completely ready. We're kind of just waiting on Ryder and I to pull it together and record the first episode. Like all the video stuff for it. Although it's going to be like, wow, you're so lazy. How did you not do that yet? It takes a bit of time. I've had a hectic weekend. And we kind of just threw all of this together. I guess it wasn't a week ago, right? It was like, what's today? Sunday? It was like Wednesday or Tuesday or something. That we got on and we did all of that. So it was fun times. All right. How did he do this? So he put the observer like that and like that. Nope. Not like that. It's like that. And then he broke that one because that one needs to be... Oh, that's wrong. I think it needs to be down. Like that. Yep. And then this one needs to go into the block. I think that's the wrong way. Yeah, it needs to be pointing the block. So it actually needs to go like this. There we go. Oh, wait. Yeah, so this isn't... Right. That's that. And then there's another observer somewhere here, I believe. Is it facing this? It is, yep. And then now the dust comes into play, I believe. I'm going along with him, but I'm trying to remember. Yep, the dust is here. And then there's something here. Right? What's... I have another observer. Oh, yep. Nope. It's the wrong way. Boom. And I think that's it. Yeah, you put the glass around now. And bada bing, bada boom. You got yourself a chicken auto farm. I still can't really believe that that is it, though. Like, that's all you need to do. Alright, and then... Aw. Rip. Dude, he's dying a lot. I'm not gonna lie. It's a little sad. I don't mean like sad because, well, it is sad because he's dying, but it's a little sad that he's dying as much as he is. Like, look, he just died again. Although I think they're playing on mobile, so it's a bit of respect on that end. I couldn't do that, so I've tried mobile. I really have. I'm not a fan. The only time I'd ever use mobile is to what is it? It's to like hop on and just AFK them. Oh god, this is gonna be a mess. Okay, I think. Hold on. Wait. There we go. Yeah, this is gonna be a bit of a pain in the ass. I can already feel it. Getting the chickens in here. Am I just gonna have to do this? Yeah, that's just what I'm gonna have to do. Shit. Alright, how do I... If I block it off a little, maybe? Whoa. Dude, I'm gonna chicken bomb myself accidentally. Is this blocked off? Right? Oh, it is, thank god. Okay, actually, I don't think it would have broken anything, but you never know. The thing is I would just spam the eggs, but then I'm worried that something... So I want a fair amount of chickens in this thing. Right? I really do. I'm not gonna get no bitch numbers for my chicken farm. This thing needs to be prestige. Basically how it works is these chickens that I'm growing right now, those baby ones, they're gonna grow up. They're gonna lay eggs. And those eggs are gonna go into the bottom chamber. And that bottom chamber is gonna kill them. So these ones won't die, but their kids will. Essentially is what's going on. It's a lot of waiting, and that's why you want a lot of chickens. So earlier when I was saying how like you're free to build your own, just watch how many. It's this number right here that I'm worried about. I don't give a shit how many you have in the bottom hatch because they're all gonna die anyway. But if you have a shit ton of chickens, so I guess I could have just used these guys, but see, like that's not a lot. That's my egg farm. It's a very slow process, and I'm okay with that because it's a lot of maintenance, a lot of moving, a lot of items. That's maybe enough for what I want. It's gonna be slow. It's gonna be slow. Probably won't get it actually running this episode, but it should be working now. And to test it, we're gonna grab some more eggs. So let's put away all the shit we have in our inventory right now first. But yeah, so back to roommates. We've made some progress, and I'm very proud of it. It's pretty great. And for something that is probably not going to be very good, it's a little underwhelming how much work we're putting into something that's going to be shit. But compare it to Risen, and I'm actually like thoroughly impressed with the fact that I've gathered most of the cast from the original, from Risen. Roleplay we did. God, it's gotta be like 3 years ago now, right? 4 years ago? When it ended? Hold on. Slater Pro. We'll need a miracle. That's season 4 though, right? Oh, that's, yeah. No, that's season 3. That's a short episode. Holy shit. So that one came out June 23rd, 2017. That was season 3 though. We had a pretty consistent upload schedule with season 3, I remember. Or at least the back half. We had one coming out every week. That's something I'd like to continue, but no promises. Roommates is gonna be weird. I want to get so the first episode's gonna launch before the other ones are ready. I think that's how we're gonna do it. We're gonna put the first episode out, and then we're gonna make the other ones after. Because I guess we could put the first one out and then instantly start releasing. Like we could put them all together all at once. We're probably gonna do at least a couple of them. Maybe like I want to do a full season, but it really all depends on the drive of everyone involved. If somebody drops out, we may cancel the whole thing. Or at least remove their character, depending on... Again, it all depends on the drive of everyone. It's a lot for me, though. Like, I'm editing, I'm producing, I'm directing. I'm writing. I'm marketing. I'm basically doing everything except for voicing the characters. And Ryder will be leading set design. Some of them hopped on and helped with the set and gave me ideas, and they're helping with the script too. Like they're all writing and helping with their own lines, but really I'm writing the episode, and then they're just tweaking it. Which is great. I love that. I'm a little bit of a control freak when it comes to this stuff anyway, so I don't have an issue with it. The fact that I'm more or less doing most of it. I'd say I'm doing about at least 60% of the entire thing. Probably more than that, realistically. Really all I need their help with, though, is finalizing. The back half of the shit, you know? Send me the lines when I ask them for you, you know? And then after that, just polishing. You know, hey, you see a mistake in this? Let me know so I can fix it. First episode, though, is just to get our feet wet. A lot of these people haven't voice acted in years. Some of these people haven't been in a video in a long time, even. Well, actually, I'm trying to think of who. I know Charity, she hasn't been in any of my videos, per se. But... yeah. I just went dead silent there. Sorry about that. I was deep in thought there for a second. So, what was I gonna do? Fuck. Risen, finale. Hold on. This was the trailer. Oh yeah, this came out, the blooper episode came out on December 3rd of 2019. Final episode came out in November 17th. So the finale actually only came out 2 years ago. That's surprising. Not gonna lie, I thought it would have been a lot longer. I thought it was gonna be at least 3. I guess so, though, for the finale of the last season. Again, we had 4 seasons. Lots of content. And it's a solid story. Like, there's progression and there's change in the characters. It's not well portrayed, but it's there. It exists. And I think we did come a long way from the first episode. I'm kind of like going through. I'm just talking. My fucking face here. First episode of Risen came out 2 days before my birthday in 2016. So that would have been 3 years ago. I'm 18 now, so my 15th birthday? Is that right? I was in grade 9 when this came out, I think. I would have been, because I didn't start my channel till after I graduated public school. Which is also crazy for me to think, because I kind of wish I started it sooner. I really do. I didn't have recording software, so I didn't make it. And then once I got my hands on the Hapog, I started doing YouTube, but I could have done vlogs or challenges and shit, got my feet wet a little bit even before then. Definitely, though, helped me with YouTube. Definitely helped me get more comfortable in front of people and on camera, especially. taught me how to ramble about stupid shit that most people don't care about. And it kind of gave me a bit of a reality check too, because like when I was going into this, I was like, oh, you know, make money fast plan. 2 years later, I'm still, haven't even passed 300 subscribers, so a bit of a reality check. It's like it's not easy. It's a lot of commitments, a lot of hard work, and you've got to be unique. And me, I'm not unique, but I do it for fun, right? That's all it's ever for. So with this roommates thing, it's sort of a learning experience for me because I do want to go into like movies and stuff, or I'm interested in it at the very least, and I kind of want to dabble with something like this where it's realistically within my grasp. Yeah, we could do a live action thing, but I don't know how to do any of that. I'm like, I know Minecraft better. I could make a Minecraft movie or a Minecraft series. And to get the others on board, I figured, hey, you know what? We haven't really done a comedy before. Devin especially, Devin and Riley are really hyped to do their characters. And when I was listening to some of the voice acting, it wasn't, how does one say, great. But, it was fine. It was fine. Some of us did good. Devin, not so much. But I don't mean to shit on Devin, because Devin is one of those people who did not voice act in Risen. He was in like 3 episodes or something. And even then, he was a more or less silent character as it is. And that's what I told him. I'm like, you're going to say some words, but you're not going to say much. That's his character. So it was kind of like his biggest speech of dialogue was when he first met Ryder, and then Ryder completely took over as the main villain. So I don't even think Devin wasn't even there for his death of his character because he didn't get on that day. Also, I just want to say, first episode of Risen has 16 likes and no dislikes. My face is the opening scene of Risen. Hold on.
Introing you to this new series, this roleplay series.
I call it The Rise.
Called The Rise or The Risen.
I should have redone that entire thing because of that.
The Risen, and basically it's
Good
about.
God. I just want to say though, when we recorded this intro, 2 days ago we had the idea for this series. We named it that day, and then we made the world the day before, and I made the first episode. I had a general idea on what we were gonna do for Ryder at that point. And that was about it. That's really all we planned out. And then after I did the first one, I was like, hey, so I kind of want to bring in somebody as for the second episode, bring on a second person. And that ended up being Riley. But I was like, you know what, Riley, he was doing YouTube at the same time. I was like, hey, why don't you record it too if you want? And he did. He recorded parts. I don't know if he recorded that episode, but like episode 4 and 5 and stuff, we recorded. And then we did some stuff just for him. Like we did it wasn't part of my story per se, because obviously it wasn't in my episodes, but it was like a side thing that happened in between episodes. So there's part of the story that isn't all on my channel, although Riley deleted it all, so technically it doesn't exist anymore. Kind of sucks. Riley poached his channel. He knows I'm pissed about it. Ryder did the same thing too. He deleted not everything, but he deleted a lot of his stuff. Probably like 90% of it, just because he wasn't happy with it. And to me, I get not wanting to put it out there for others to see if you're not happy with it. I understand that. But don't delete it for yourself, man. I mean, that's just my mentality because I make these videos for me at the end of the day. Like, I am overjoyed when people enjoy my stuff. Don't get me wrong. I love it, and I take your suggestions and I will do them. Sometimes, upon a certain field of whatever, you know what I mean? It's not a job to me, so there's no obligation. If I don't want to do it, I'm not going to do it. But if I hear an idea that I like, I'm going to do it. Just because, hey, you know what? Somebody wants me to do this, and I always have a commitment to doing series to their full. I know I'm the guy who canceled 3 seasons of My Night, but actually 2 seasons, not 3, but still. Wait, did we cancel the 3rd one? How did the 3rd one end? Oh yeah, it was server crash, right? Yeah. Okay, I remember. Yeah. We lost the world or something. We lost the realm, I think. So when can roommates be expected to come out? What's today? 6th of October? I would realistically like to have the first episode out before Halloween. Definitely before Halloween. That's like 2 weeks. I can definitely get it done before 2 weeks. 3 weeks. Yeah, I could definitely get it done before then. I would like the second episode to be mostly recorded before Halloween. That's the timeline I want. We do have a Halloween themed episode because when we wrote all of this was like back in May, sorry. So we have like general ideas for each episode with like plot points and stuff, but they're not finalized in an actual script. We have the first episode script and we have, I want to say like a third of the second episode script written. So bouncing between my job and my co-op and my writing and my YouTube, family shit, and then obviously roommates. Roommates is like the last thing that I really like to do, so I don't really prioritize it. I'm rambling. I remember I used to do these talks in front of the camera. Would walk around my kitchen at my old house and just talk about whatever the fuck was going on at the time. It was really like comforting. I think that's why I liked streaming, because I can just ramble. So we got the chicken farm going. Should we put some more eggs in there? How are they going? Are they grown up yet? No. What I'm gonna do though, and I think this is what I was planning to do before I got on that 15-minute ramble, was grab eggs out of here. Yeah, there's a few in here. These are all, are there any that's like not full but have, yep, so this one. I don't want to disgrace a full chest. Unless I absolutely have to. Or any of these. Yep, this has some. And then, so the other thing is, do we set up a burner for the feathers? I feel like if, well, I mean, we have the burner right over there. It's not a big deal to just throw them in the burner. Unless we set up an automatic trash disposal for it. Again, not against it. Okay, so what we do here, we put some eggs in the dispenser. And when these guys lay the eggs in that hopper, it's going to go into this hopper, which will set off that comparator, like so. And basically every time a new egg is put in here, it's gonna, you know, you can hear it firing an egg into the thing. So it shouldn't get backed up, technically speaking. Like right now it is because I dumped a bunch in there, but like if I did this, oh, I guess that actually, it's gonna be weird. Needless to say, I kinda have to do that almost. I don't know. Are any of these guys? Yep, some of them are in. See? See, I don't trust the trapdoors here. I feel like somebody's gonna fuck with that. So when those guys in there grow up, can I actually like feed them seeds? Or no, they can get out there, can't they? They definitely could. Oh yeah, I need the lava bucket. Right, you know, the main ingredient. The thing that's actually gonna get me the food that I want. Yeah, I guess I need that. Is it over here? Where do I keep the obsidian? I've farmed out so much lava down here. Yes, I could always just go into the nether, but that's a pain in the ass. You know what? Let's grab the redstone. And I believe when I did go mining, I went that way. Like I was here. Oh, hey, there you are. More lava. That's good. Yeah. I guess I could just set up some sort of like lava pump station in the nether. Obviously I can't pump it like into the overworld. Although that would be dope. I could technically collect it using a bucket in a dispenser. But it wouldn't like... I can only do it once, so there's really no point in setting up a whole machine for that. Okay, so... take this out. And then... what this does does that. Right now it's red. And then, yeah, so then when this runs out of eggs... So, it's gonna be weird the way it activates, but basically, every time an egg is put in there, it's gonna be fired out into the system again. And then the lava's also gonna go off. So basically, another egg needs to go in order for the pre-existing chickens to die. It's gonna be weird. And you can see that since they're babies, the lava isn't hurting them. That's because babies don't drop anything, so there's no point in killing them. It's a really clever design. Once they grow up, they're gonna get a little bit bigger. The heads will be in the lava, but the items won't be burned. The items will go into the hopper below them and into this chest. It's a neat little design. Honestly, it really is. I'm a fan. And basically, we just want as many chickens in this little thing as we can, because the more we have, the better. So, anyway, back to things that nobody's gonna watch. You know, sometimes I wonder why I even do YouTube. And, like, sometimes I stress out about it, like when I forget to post. It's sort of, I guess, like an Instagram girl, I guess is the easiest way to connect it. Like, it's almost like an obsession. I'm like an Instagram girl, but with YouTube, because Minecraft YouTube, that's the equivalent of being an Instagram girl for a guy who plays Minecraft. I think that's pretty accurate. Why is he... Oh, he's not falling. Go down there. You're gonna die. Go! Oh, fuck. There we go. Some of them are grown up. Yeah, then there's the worry of if I make it too good. Will it be... I mean, I can always kill them if it's too fast, right? There's actually no point in even doing this. Okay. Well, I think that's good. At least for now. Cool. And we'll go put these back. Basically, though, all I'm asking is that when Roommates comes out, that you support it. I mean, you may not even like it, but we're always looking for more voice actors in that series, too. Because with Roommates, we're probably going to have a lot of side characters, like even one-off characters. We have a handful of people who's, like, willing to play several off characters. Like, I know Alex, if you're watching this. Yes, we are going to give you... Gary's not even, like, a lead role, though. Gary's just... He's a reoccurring character. We'll give you a reoccurring character, for sure. It just won't be in episode 1. It could be in episode 2. As I said, we're writing the script. We're still coming up with ideas, so... If there's anything that fits, great. If not, don't worry about it. We'll find you something. And... Even if you don't play reoccurring, we'll have you play multiple, like, one-off characters. Like, we're having firefighters, although I think Ryder and I might do it just because of the voice acting dynamic that's sort of needed for that scene. But... yeah. Yeah, so there are a couple, though, with episode 2. Like, I know we're introducing there's this Club Panda guy. Although we might get Riley, because it's sort of Riley's character that he came up with. We don't really know yet. Episode 2 is sort of still... It's a ways away for us. We'll still focus on 1 for crying out loud. But we have the sets all ready to go, and it's pretty neat. I could even release bloopers. That's something we could do. Not so much for video, but for audio. Because when everyone sent me their lines, there was quite a few screw-ups. Like, even on my end, there was quite a few. Ryder especially. I actually kind of just want to bring it up. Roommates, Season 1, Episode 1. Cyber's Kick-Ass Lines, that's what he called it.
Alright, kids, welcome to the Sidelo, aka, alright, you're expecting me to say, like, share,
Anyway, it was cool. Yeah, it's kind of crazy though. I like far it all went.
Food.
Okay. Ryder pokes his head in, screams food, and leaves. Alright, well, there is food, so I'm probably gonna go. Good episode, guys. We actually did, it's weird. We actually did get stuff done. Like, despite me not doing much for half of the episode, this thing's pretty dope. I think I'm just gonna go AFK actually for a little bit. Like, you can see some of the top guys are grown now, so they're gonna be laying eggs eventually, and it'll go into the system. It won't be super fast. It'll probably only do like 10 to 20 chicken an hour, but well, if it's running in the background, like while everyone's on the server, who gives a shit? It's better than nothing. Traditional method might still be quicker in the long run, but again, you could pump this thing with 400 chickens, it would just break the game. So I think you just gotta find a good middle ground. Alright, that's gonna be all. And I'm just gonna check this though, real quick. No, still didn't do it. The update's still not out. Anyways, guys, I'll see you guys next time. Make sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe. This was episode 57 of Project Aquatic, and I'll see you guys for 58. See you next time. Peace out.